There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado's offense will get the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space. It's Bellamy. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from this.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. To throw, it's Archer. Caught in the backfield, it's Bellamy. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him in the flat. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? At the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about to.
Makes the grab, plenty And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He's going to take off. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Puts him in the spin cycle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They'll go back to the ground. Sweet cut there. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Archer. He makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the lone back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Fresno State right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense.
There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Get it out on the screen. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture.
And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rolled him out of bounds and forced the loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires on the move. Hauls it in. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Gets the back moving. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Oh, what a cut! Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Archer. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's got a chance. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing a 3rd and goal? Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get...
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will Fresno State right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Couldn't get it.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Gibson. On the move at the 30.
Yeah.
Speeding down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Gets away. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air. It's St. Clair. Looking left. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. This offense has it with really good field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. safe completion on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss.
I tell you what, you got to love the way this defense attacks downhill. I mean, they see QB run, they pull the trigger. They're not waiting. There's not a lot of guys standing around watching, playing so fast, stringing that thing out, nowhere to go with the football. He can't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. What a nice job by the defense, stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
Yeah, I think it's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You've got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Rides the back on the option to give. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Archer. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Pine just way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Barnes. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense, because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem. The QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
Pulls it in. It's Barnes. At the 40, His head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. It's a draw. Runs through the tackle. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Fresno State right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Tight end getting vertical. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Looking for room. It's Bellamy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They're setting up the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Archer. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Lost a fire on 2nd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They go to the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
And they can't.
How do you make that bad of a throw, dude?
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the
Can't like
play.
it, dude. Let somebody open.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Nothing is close.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his hand to the left. They get him down with this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Archer. The screen, he's got wheels. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him in the open. At the 45 on his way. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down.
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to blast their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Hubbard. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air, it's Archer. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. What a cut, now he's loose. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Now from inside the red zone. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Hubbard. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's busted. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to sling it on second down. Here comes the heat. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Timeout, Fresno State.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Nothing like stomping the guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Archer. He's taking a deep shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Takes it on the return. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will